The agents have spoken and they have finally been heard. Hey there, welcome to my epic journey. This is Brandon DeVere. Thank you as always for tuning in and sharing your time with me. I do appreciate that. Here we are on the journey from 600 to 0, back to 600 plus, and everything that lands in between. And something landing in between today is a pretty big announcement from none other than EXP. We've had a lot of talk. You know, one of the main reasons that I left EXP and came over to Epic was because I had a large downline that I helped build. Obviously, when you get into this type of model, the builders it's not just one agent building their entire downline. It's multiple agents building what they refer to as generals and things like that. But you know, you're getting rewarded for essentially getting the number of people to the company to help the company grow. And it is a compensation model that is beneficial for the agents and also beneficial for the company because the company continues to grow. Instead of having like one recruiter out there, you have a whole army of recruiters out there, and you know, word of mouth will help build anything faster than even any marketing. So yeah, that was one of the main reasons that I moved over, was because I didn't have very many FLQs or FLQAs. Sorry, I say FLQ because that's what when they first brought it out, it was FLQ, then FLQR, then FLQA. So it was, it kind of made, I go back to the original time I heard it was FLQ. So if you hear me say FLQ, it's the exact same thing as FLQA. I'll try to remember to say FLQA because I know most people know of it as FLQA. So anyways, part of the reason I came to Epic was because there were no FLQAs. It allowed me all levels unlocked at all times. It allowed me to do what I really like to do. I really enjoy doing is getting on calls with other agents and with agents that are in my downline trying to grow their own downline. I love having the ability to go and help them out. In an FLQA model, it doesn't make sense to do that. I mean, to an extent it does, but you are trying like to bring people on your level one all day, all the time. That it doesn't make any sense for you to place somebody anywhere else. Unless you're one of the, you know, top ones that have, you know, 100 FLQAs and you're not worried about one of them leaving, but that's a handful out of 90,000 agents. So, but it doesn't make sense in an FLQA model. But today it was announced. I actually had a few different EXP agents reach out to me today to let me know about it, which I'm very grateful for that. Also asking me if I'm coming back. As of now, the answer is no. I'll just throw that out there right now. I do think it's awesome, though. I think they came out. Glenn Sanford put out a video today and basically said that they are revamping. It's their Rev Share 2.0, they're calling it, and they're making it a little bit better for the agents on for the first 3 levels, right? So actually not even just the first 3 levels. I would say for the first 5, really, or first 6 even. Right, so from my understanding, I haven't done a deep dive on it. So if somebody has anything that where I'm misspeaking, feel free to comment. Let me know about it. Reach out to me. Tell me that I got it wrong. I'm totally okay with that because I'm full disclosure. I have a tier chart that was sent to me, and then I watched Glenn's video. So that's what I've seen. A couple friends messaged me as well. But from my understanding, is that now levels 1 through 3 will be open with whether or not you have from 0 to 4 FLQAs. And I'm assuming everyone knows what an FLQA is that's listening to this video or watching this video. I'm just assuming that. If not, just a little sidebar real quick. An FLQA is a frontline qualifying agent. For anybody who isn't aware of what that is, it is a trigger for each level of agent. So if I brought somebody on and I brought Steve on and Steve brought Scott on, Steve would have to produce a certain amount in order to qualify for me to get paid to unlock other levels. So in this case, levels 1 through 3 are open all the time for EXP. And on level 4 will be open with 5 FLQAs. Level 5 will be open with 10. Level 6 will be open with 15, and they're going to leave the level 7 at 30 FLQAs. Which I think this is a massive benefit for a lot of agents. I know there are people that were interested in leaving that will probably stick around for a little bit longer because of that. So I mean that's a good retention play. I'm not enticed to go back. I mean, although I would I would probably be making more money right now. But in my opinion, in the long run, it's going to be, I'm at the right place where I'm at right now. I believe that in the long run, that's what's going to where I'm at is going to be there, because it really is. It's a change to the Rev Share, which is awesome, but that's for the people that are interested in Rev Share. So people who aren't interested in Rev Share, our value prop, it doesn't lie. Like Epique's value prop is not. It doesn't lie within the Rev Share area, although that's what I'm excited about is the Rev Share, and so that was a value for me. But the entire prop value doesn't lie just in that. As we continue to add these benefit after benefit, so that's why I'm not enticed to go back the other way, because I do believe that of the two, Epique has the stronger value proposition to agents that are wanting to sell more homes. So I do believe that's where it's at. So that's where I'll stay. I don't have any interest. I'm not going to say never. You never know. I was never going to leave EXP either, right? So I learned my lesson by saying never, and I'm also not being not going to be closed-minded. I'm watching a team right now that we spoke to, and it was a team of about 100 agents, and they are sorry. I'm moving on now. Congratulations. I'm very happy for all my agents, all my agent friends that are at EXP, and they are going to get. They should be getting a bump, hopefully, up in their Rev Share. But it's awesome. Like this is what we talked about when people asked Josh, our co-founder and CEO, what happens if other people start offering this stuff and the benefits? And he's like, I hope they do. Every agent, if we change the industry, then we've done our job. And I can't help but think that Epique played a little bit of a role in this move of this Rev Share 2.0 for people demanding more. So I'm very happy to hear that the agents spoke and they were heard and changes were made. So congratulations to everyone involved. I'm happy for you and wish all the success to you. But kind of take a turn here a little bit, because I just popped into my head, but about being closed-minded. I brought that up because I said I'm not saying that I would never go back to EXP. That's just not in the plans. I don't foresee myself doing so. But I'm also not closed-minded either. Because I'm watching this team right now. There's a team that we talked to about a month and a half ago that is, and if you're a team leader, I would listen very closely to this. And this isn't me like preaching my thoughts or beliefs. This is me retelling a story of what is happening when people are not being open-minded. So there's a team that we were talking to. The conversation started out like this. So there's the two truths, right? There's the truth that you say, and then there's the actual truth. So what we started off with was, yeah, but how will this company how will Epique benefit my agents on my team? So we went through all the benefits for the agents on the team. At the end, they said, well, yeah, but we're going to be losing money. So they initially went to losing money. So that was the real truth. The first truth was that this isn't going to be beneficial for our agents, so we're not going to want to do it. And then they saw the benefits for the agents, and then they go, oh, well, now we're going to lose money, so we're not going to do it. Technically, yes, when big teams move over, there's a possibility they're going to lose money initially, but the growth and the opportunity beyond that is something that they can't do on their own, or it's going to take a very, very long time. We talked about collapsing time yesterday. So that's the point, is that yes, you may go into an initial deficit, just like any business. Whenever you start, typically you're in a deficit, but there was a path that we laid out for them that they could get out of. They could actually get out, break even, and then even double what they were making before. And so, but everything was too good. Didn't want to hear it. Didn't do it. Actually, one of the team owners that we talked to, he actually was on his phone on the Zoom call, and it like hidden in the back, like completely disinterested. Whatever, that's fine. Did not upset us. We went through it. However, what we knew was going to happen is that they were like, nope, that's not going to work. And what we knew was going to happen was they couldn't provide whatever provides to their team. They couldn't provide it, and they were taking a pretty hefty, pretty significant split to not be able to offer that. So the challenge is, they decided they didn't want to move forward. This isn't a I'm like this isn't us punishing them or anything. So I don't want to say that either. I'm just saying the mindset of if are you open minded to listen to something and have the conversation, maybe take a deeper look. And this is kind of what happened is now like the cat's out of the bag. People are hearing, people are learning more, and now there's rumblings of multiple agents moving from that spot, from that team, and they're coming over to Epique. And unfortunately for them, they could end up losing the majority of their team because of models like this. Not just Epique, but other models that are very similar, where it used to be where the team leader or the broker could get away with charging massive splits and not provide anything. That's changing. And it's being noticed. Like I'm very confident saying that Epique is changing the way that brokers are doing business. And with this FLQA, like that was a reaction by EXP. Good for them. Go back, giving money back to the agents. I have nothing against that, but I'm just saying that is a reaction. That wasn't being proactive and being like, hey, how can we? If Epique never came along, didn't do an FLQA, like no FLQAs. If that never happened, does EXP still decide to give more money back to the agents? I don't know. And most brokerages aren't built that way. And one of the things that I've noticed with Epique is that most brokerages and team leaders are, how much money do I want to make, and what's the minimal amount I have to give away to get it? And I see a lot of that. Not saying that that's what EXP is. I'm just saying that there's new money found to give back to the agents now. Where I see Epique, where it seems like Chris, Josh, and Janice, the co-founders, it seems like they want to go, what can I give back to the agent first? What can we give to the agent first? And then we'll live on whatever we have. Not saying that they're barely scraping by, so don't take it that way either, because that's not my point. My point is they're not trying to nickel and dime, they're trying to give value. Trying to give value up front, things that agents could become better, and I think they really are. Like today really hit me with this movement, with this announcement. They really are changing the industry, and it's crazy. And I would like to say that I'm part of the change, but I just happen to be at the brokerage that they're in their vision, right? What they created. So that's where I'll end. Not talking bad about anybody. I think it's great what EXP did today. I think it's awesome that these agents are now going to be should be getting paid more money. I don't know how much more, but hopefully they are going to get paid more. I don't intend to go back. I will have people reach out to me for sure, probably for the next few days, letting me know that that's something. But I'm in the place where I need to be right now, and it's not not just strictly dollars, right? There's a number of reasons why I'm staying put at the moment. But congratulations to everybody, including all my friends. I'm very excited for them, and again, keep your mind open to different things, different ideas, even non-real estate. I don't mean that you have to, join everything that you join. It's not like the movie with Jim Carrey, Yes Man, right? You don't have to do all that. But keep your mind open and hear, if somebody has something they want to talk to you about. I still take calls when people are telling me about it. Like I said, I wasn't planning on leaving EXP, and I got this call. I took it, listened to it, just started to dismiss it, and then was like, oh wait, let's come back to this. Take your own advice, Brandon. Come on. But anyways, all right, I will see you guys. I got to get back. I got some hockey to watch. Knights are locked up 2-2 right now, and so I got to get back over to see what they're doing. But I will see you again tomorrow. Have a great one.